On the grill today. Not a bad day for it at all.
Right. It is going to be fantastic. I mean, I think anytime you can get mid-80s when you're going into the summer months,
right?
You have to just count your blessings there because here it gets quite hot. And this week actually is going to look very different than how the past couple of weeks have looked. We're finally going to have rain return to the forecast. We're not heading into the mid to upper 90s, so June is going to ring in a lot different than May, but we'll get there. Of course, a lot of you waking up with us, maybe getting ready to head out for the day. It's a little early, but hey, there's no shame in the game of being an early riser. 59 right now in the city of Dublin. You're looking live on top of the Fred Roberts Building, a beautiful sunrise underway, and that is just setting the precedent for what is going to be a fantastic Memorial Day. So if you do have any plans for the day today, you are looking in good shape, and we'll get to that in just a second. Temperatures out there right now, upper 50s in Macon and in Warner Robins, 55 in Forsyth, 52 in Gordon, 62 in Montezuma, 60 in Eastman, and 59 if you're waking up with us in Wrightsville. So a little bit on the chilly side if you're getting ready to head out the door, maybe for work. If you do have to work today or heading out to walk the dog early this morning, it is a little bit on the chilly side. Now by the afternoon, if your plans take you out to the pool today, temperatures are going to rise into the mid 80s by the afternoon. Heat of the day is around 3 o'clock. We'll see mostly sunny skies, nice little wind out of the east, 5 to 10 miles per hour. So overall, a perfect day, whether you're heading to the pool, heading to one of our many lakes or rivers. It's going to be a great looking end to the long weekend for a lot of us, of course. High pressure and control, that's going to give us our nice day. Cold front to our south is what's ultimately helping give us our cooler day for May. Of course, mid 80s isn't cool by any stretch of the imagination, but it is definitely cool for this time of year. Now, this area of high pressure is going to set itself up in just the perfect spot to help pull in some more moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. So we are going to get some moisture from the Gulf to pull into our forecast, and that's ultimately going to help, yes, give us some elevated rain chances. So June starting off quite on the soggy side, a little bit unsettled, but hey, I know I've talked to a lot of people around town and they've been asking me, where is the rain? We need the rain. And this week does look like it is finally going to deliver for us. So most of the rain is going to be for the afternoon hours. We should stay mainly quiet for the morning. It looks like the only exception to that rule is going to be Friday. We could have some rain around even for your morning drive. But for the most part, it looks like as most of us will be heading home from work this week, as we head towards the end of the work week, that's when you're more than likely going to run into some rain for that drive. Now notice as we head into Friday, we are going to keep this pattern going. We're going to stay fairly unsettled, and that's going to help give us some measurable rainfall. Even as we head into the weekend, it does look like we are going to keep rain chances fairly elevated. We're going to stay in a pretty stagnant pattern this time, not one that is hot and dry, this time one that is a little bit on the unsettled side. When it comes to rainfall totals, take a look at this. Some spots could pick up maybe 1.5 inches of rain as we head into the start of next week. The GFS and the European model are hinting at some measurable rainfall. Some of us could only pick up close to 1/2 inch of rain, but overall, compared to May, where we really saw very little rain, and we are in a deficit now for the year, never a good thing when you're heading into summer, this is definitely some good news and encouraging news after quite the dry stretch of weather we've had. But enjoy it for today. Always nice to have a day off and some beautiful weather. We'll head into the upper 80s for Tuesday, back in the low 90s for Wednesday and Thursday, just briefly, but back in the low to mid 80s by Friday, with rain and storms picking up by Wednesday.